Hi, how are you? Thank you for watching. So, I was reading or have read and been studying a book, the memoirs of President Joseph Smith III. And I'm going to share the interesting points of the book with you. And those that are probably most interested are the RLDS Church, the Church of Christ, and the LDS Church. And I'm sharing this for myself and for others. So at the moment, I'm just going to share a couple of poems by Joseph Smith III. Just a little taste of him. So this poem that I'm going to read now is Lights on the Other Shore, and it's on page 457 of the memoirs of President Joseph Smith III. So it says this: Lights on the Other Shore. An aged man stood while the world ways meet, the incoming tide of eternity's years. His steps have grown slow and his eyes were wet with the dews of humanity's tears. But his heart was strong and his hopes secure, and he sang with a confidence steady and sure. Oh, the beautiful lights on the other shore. Out on my path they are shining so bright. The beautiful lights that now beckon me over, they do not seem far from me here tonight. His gaze grew more fixed as he raised his hand to shadow his eyes as he looked again, for it seemed to his soul that the far-away strand shone free from the sadness of sorrow and pain. Near and more near seemed the lights on the shore, brighter and clearer than shining of yore. Oh, the beautiful lights shining out from the shore, over my pathway so shimmering bright. The beautiful lights invited me o'er, so bright they are nearer than ever tonight. So this aged man sang, as lifting his head, his feet still fixed on the shores of time, he gazed on the glow the distant lights shed, hearing the music of the faraway chime. His heart grew light and he was cheerful and strong, knowing the summons was coming ere long. Oh, the beautiful lights on the sands far away, shining across from eternity's shore. The beautiful lights still cheering the way. Oh, beautiful bells still calling me o'er. And obviously that's the end of that poem. And obviously he was reaching the end of his life when he wrote that. And he wrote a hymn as well, called Tenderly Lead Thou Me On. Tenderly, tenderly lead thou me on o'er the way where my Saviour hath gone. Bright on his pathway the sunlight hath shone. Tenderly, tenderly lead thou me on. Close to his hand I so trembly clung. Faint were the songs I so doubtedly sung. Brokenly falling from faltering tongue. Tenderly, tenderly lead thou me on. Trustingly, trustingly forward I go, waiting instructions the pathway to know, watching the promise that beams from the bow. Tenderly, tenderly leading me on. Angels have trodden the thorn-platted way. Guide thou me, Lord, that I go not astray. Strengthen me, Lord, that I like them may stay. Tenderly, tenderly led by thee on. Faithfully, faithfully holding my hand. On the rough, slippery heights safely I stand, looking away to the heavenly strand. Tenderly, tenderly leads he me on. Now has my weak heart grown trustingly strong. Ways have grown short that seemed once to be long. Gladly I join in the triumphant song, tenderly, tenderly leading me on. That's from page 457 as well. And I hope that you can see that Joseph Smith III, son of Joseph Smith Jr., who was the first prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I hope that you can see that how sweet his heart was as he wrote that hymn and that poem. And I'd like to introduce you more to his words in other videos. But I'm going to finish this one now so it's not too long, and then I'm going to make another video. Bye for now.